Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
大家好，我是 Bernice.
And we have for you part 2 of our The Origins section of this month's magazine. What are we talking about the beginnings of? We're talking about reality TV. Yesterday, we introduced a number of programs, some of them going way back. 1948, Candid Camera. Then in the late 80s and early 90s, Cops, The Real World. And much more recently, Survivor, that started in 1997. And today, they're all over the world. They're a very, very popular kind of TV program. And we'll continue to talk about them today.
OK, 我们今天要讲到的是我们的追根究底第二部分了。那我们在第一部分呢，有提到了许许多多的实境节目秀的这个节目。那这些节目呢，有从 Bruce 老师出生的年代一直到最近。好，所以我们今天呢要来介绍其他的一些很受欢迎的真人实境的节目。
Okay, let's get busy. We've got 3 paragraphs again today.There are many different kinds of reality TV, and we gave you some good examples of those different kinds yesterday.
好，我们来看一下第一个句子呢，就是说呢，在这个真人实境节目里面呢，有许多的 kinds， 就是有很多不同的这个种类类型啦。那我们当然在第一个部分的时候已经提到了，哇，有一些竞争的类型啦。那今天我们来看一下，还有什么其他的类型
？Outside of Survivor.Here, outside of does not mean out of doors. It means besides or in addition to. Most contest shows are talent competitions. A competition, of course, is a contest to see who is the most interesting or the fastest or the strongest or the most beautiful and so on.
对，所以这边的 outside of 并不是说在门口外面，它的意思是除了什么以外哈，除了这个 Survivor 我们之前提到的我要活下去这样的一个真人实境节目之外呢，我们还有大多数的一些竞赛的一些节目，好 contest。那这些节目呢，我们把它称之为所谓的才艺竞赛。所谓的 talent 就是表现你的才艺，就比如说你很会唱歌，很会跳舞，或者你可以把你的脚放你的头上，这样都是可以的。
On these programs, remember we're talking about talent competitions now. Winners are chosen either by viewers, judges,or some combination of both. And I'm sure you've seen many of these programs yourselves, and you probably had your own idea of who was the best.
所以呢，在这一些我们刚才讲的这个才艺的竞赛，这边 these programs 就是指刚才讲的这个talent shows 这些 talent competitions， 在这些节目比赛里面呢，你如果是获胜的人，但是你怎么知道你获胜呢？他说他被选出来的方式 either or 就是要不就是前面这些人来选，哪些人呢？ Viewers 就是观众嘛，在看的人去选，或者是它里面有一些评审裁判来选，又或者是呢是由 combination 就是合并的，也就是说也是那个观众来选，评审也是选，所以两者的形式一同共同选出来谁是获胜者。
Now let's talk about some of these particular kinds of programs, these talent competitions. Musical contests from American Idol to Eurovision can be found worldwide. We see them in every country.
好，接下来我们看到就是跟这个音乐有关的咯。好，所以这边有一些所谓的音乐类型的竞赛节目，那它主要呢就是从这个同学大家就非常的熟悉了，从美国偶像这样子的一个节目里面出来的，一直到哪一个呢？到欧洲歌唱大赛通通都有，那么你可以在全球全世界都可以看得到这样的节目。
In addition, there are competitions based on all kinds of talents for people from all walks of life. So it's not only about music only.
好，接下来呢 in addition 也就是刚才我们有提过的像 besides 这样的用法。此外呢，还有一些这个竞赛呢，他们主要 based on 就是说他们用什么作为一个基础，它主要的基础就是 all kinds of talents for people。 这些人呢，其实他们通通都非常的有才艺，他们通通都会跳舞啊、唱歌啊等等等的才艺。而且这些人是从哪来的呢？不是我们一般的就是一般人，他是从all walks of life， 我们中文就是讲各行各业，也就是说比如说你可以从医生护士身上找到一些除了他们专业之外，他们还会其他的一些 talent， 或者一些清洁人员啦等等等等等，各种各行各业都有一些才艺的表演。
Here's a list of jobs. These are some of the different competitions that people try to show their talent for. Drag queen.I'll talk about that later in the review. Cook, or chef, C-H-E-F. Clothing designer, businessman, glass blower, and President of America.
Wow. 好，以下呢就是这些我们刚才讲的 all walks of life 这些人到底是谁呢？第一个叫做 drag queen， 我们中文就是翻成变装皇后。好，那等一下 Bruce 老师说他会有更多的介绍。好，再来呢就是我们的 cook， 就是我们讲的厨师，或者我们用 chef 那个字。然后呢再来就是呢，你是衣服方面的服装设计师，或者你是商人，或者你是吹玻璃的工人，就是把那个玻璃可能吹成像气球一样那样不同的形状。然后最后一个哇太惊人了，就是美国总统。
Among all of these, we're talking about these different jobs, and we gave you a list of them. Talking about all of these, only the competition for the last one, which is the President of America, doesn't have a reality show yet, which means they may have one in the future.
对，应该是这样子。好，所以 among 就是三者以上的之间，因为我们刚刚讲了很多很多的这个行业，对不对？所以在这些行业里面呢，只有一个，好，目前我们讲的这个竞赛类的这个节目呢，还没有出现，还没 yet 就是还没出现，也就是呢最后那一个就是讲到美国总统。好，到目前为止呢，我们还没有所谓的实境的节目秀，但是呢只是还没，所以以后他们应该也是会推出的。
Okay, let's take a short break and we'll continue with the second paragraph. Okay, welcome back. Let's get busy. First sentence of the second paragraph. Shows focused on a job aren't always competitions. That means, they may introduce people from all walks of life doing things that we aren't familiar with, but we're not trying to find out who does it best.
好，所以这边的这一句话的意思呢，老师先翻译一下中文。它主要就是说，像这样子专注在某一种职业的这个实境节目呢，它并非总是就是让大家去彼此竞赛。意思就是说，这个节目并不是看说，你当医生当得好不好，你当老师当得好不好，它不是这个意思。它主要就是让你去表演你的才艺的。
Here's one example. Running Wild with Bear Grylls. That's the name of a reality show. Displays or shows or shares what it knows with you. Shares what? Survivor skills. You can guess that from the word wild. We're not in a house in a city. We are way out in nature. That any survivor contestant, now we talked about that show yesterday with people on an island with very few tools. That's really hard to survive. Any survivor contestant could benefit from watching this program because it shows how people in the wilderness can survive.
好，接下来呢就做了一个举例了。那这一个节目呢，名字叫做《荒野求生全明星》这样的一个节目。那这个节目呢，它主要是在 display， 就是在展现出来呢 survivor， 就是这些为了要生存下来的这些人啊，他们的一些 skills， 他一定要有一些技巧嘛，哈，因为你不是生活在一般的城市、大城市或者是一个房子里面，你是在一个荒岛上面，所以呢，你一定要展现出你的一些 skills。那这些 skills 是怎么样呢？是任何一个这边的 survivor， 就是我们刚才之前前面提过的那个节目，就是我要活下去这个节目里面的参赛者。contestant 就是参加竞赛的这些人都可以呢从这样的一些节目里面呢可以获得一些好处。什么样的好处呢？就是如何可以在这种荒野里面可以生活下来。
Another genre, another style or type of reality TV programming is called the docu-soap. Now, docu is from documentary, so it's trying to tell you the real facts about something, but it's also a soap opera, which is fiction. My favorite was Longjuan Feng here in Taiwan. That was great. But that wasn't a docu-soap. That was just a soap opera. Combines reality TV. So docu-soap is not a word. It's a combination of documentary and soap opera. We have reality TV, but with characters you might find in a soap opera.
没错。所以我们来看到另外一种这样的一个节目的类型，好 genre 就是另外它的一个类型。这个类型呢，我们称之为中文我们翻成纪实性的电视娱乐节目。那这个 docu 就是老师刚才讲的，就是它是讲到这种比较写实的，好，就是记录型的这样的一种 soap opera， 它也是算是一种肥皂剧的其中一种。那这里面它主要呢是 combine with， 就是合并的是 reality TV， 就是把那个所谓的我们刚才讲的真人实境节目跟我们一般的这个所谓的 characters， 就是其他的一些肥皂剧里面我们所看到的角色呢，它是一起合并在一起的，所以它称之为 docu-soap。
One of the first instances or types of this docu-soap was The Osbournes. That's the name of it, which showed the life of a rock star, Donny Osborne, and his family. So it was based on real people.
好，接下来呢，他就举了一个例子，就是说最早的一个 instances 就是 examples， 其中一个最早的这个例子呢，就是有一部这个剧呢，它的名字叫做《奥斯本一家》。那我们看这个片名就知道，它大概就是讲这一家人真实的一个生活。它里面表现的呢，就是一个 rock star， 就是一个摇滚巨星，还有呢，他的家人的一个真实生活的展现，就在这部戏里面。
And we finish this paragraph with this sentence. Keeping up with the Kardashians is another example of these docu-soaps, and it has been on air. It has been playing. You could have been watching it since 2007. That's 14 years of one program.
好，接下来另外一个例子呢，就是这一部片叫做《与卡戴珊一家同行》这样的另外一个例子。那这个例子呢，它是主要的开播的时间是自从2007年就一直的不断的播放出来，在 TV 上面大家都可以看得到。
Okay, let's take another quick break before we finish.
好的。
All right, welcome back. Here we go. Makeover shows are another classic of reality TV. Now, we're talking about different genres of this relatively new kind of TV, reality TV. One is called a makeover show. Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, is a show where families going through major hardships are given mind-blowing house renovations. So this makeover is to completely change something. We sometimes have a friend who just decides to do something really classy. She gets her hair cut. She has really good makeup. She buys all new clothes. Is that you? Now, that would be a makeover, and it's become a classic. It's become a very popular kind of reality TV show, and the example given here is called Extreme Makeover, Home Edition. So we're talking about housing here, people's homes. Families going through major hardships. They have real life problems. Dad is unemployed. Mom is sick. One of the children is not doing well at school, this kind of thing. But the people in the program, they go into these people's homes and they completely change everything inside to make it more attractive, to make it more comfortable, to make them feel good about themselves.
好，我们接下来的举的这个例子呢，就是所谓的改造类的这样的一个节目，它也是呢另一种经典classic， 就是经典型的这一个真人实境的节目秀。那我们知道这个 makeover 本来就是做了一个很大的改变了，就像刚才 Bruce 老师讲的，哇，他这个剪短了他的头发，然后化妆以后，我们大家说，哈，那是你吗？这是 Bernice 老师吗？好，这种感觉有没有？结果呢，他这个实境节目的这个片名呢叫做 Extreme， 你要更加的有没有极端的不断的去改造？那这个片名我们把它翻成家庭大改造。这部片子呢，主要呢，它是在讲说一些 families， 就是在这个秀里面呢，where 就是在这个秀里面 families 就是有很多的家庭，他们都历经了 go through 就是历经了 major 就是一些重大的一些艰困一些艰苦的事情。那么这些艰苦的事情呢 are given 就给了他们这个节目，又利用这个节目的方式呢，给予他们的一些 mind blowing。所谓的 mind blowing 就是让你觉得哇好惊讶哦，很 surprise 的那个感觉的一个 house renovation。我们知道 renovation 就是指把你的房子整个翻修了，好，整个变成不一样了。所以本来说你可能住的房子破破烂烂的，里面丑丑的，它整个让你的房子翻新的一个节目。
Now the genre of these makeover shows has expanded. It's not only about changing people's homes, but it includes weight loss programs and style makeover projects. Style has more to do with fashion, probably clothing, makeup, hairstyling, and so on. Also, weight loss programs. I need to get on that program.
不会啦，那Bruce老师说他也要去减肥，我说不会，其实他很瘦，对不对？Strong.
Yeah, right.
OK， 好，所以呢，他说现在这样的，本来我们刚才讲这个改造类型的节目呢，它是改造人家的房子，那现在来改造人啦，所以他说这样子类型的节目呢，已经 expanded， 就是开始扩展了，扩展出来包含第一个，假设你觉得你的身材不是很好，所以他有一些减重的节目，甚至呢还有一些 style makeover， 这边的 style 就是跟时尚流行 fashion 有关的一些计划，通通都会在这一种所谓的改造节目里面会演出来。
There really is a reality show for everyone. These 2 days we've been talking about so many different genres or kinds or styles of programs.
对。
Okay, we have just a minute or two here to go, and earlier today, I'm getting confused by which program we're doing. If you remember, here's a list of jobs, and the first one was drag queen. Now, we have a couple other words, but they're slightly different. If you see the term cross-dresser, C-R-O-S-S, usually 短线 and then D-R-E-S-S-E-R. A cross-dresser is usually a man who likes to wear women's clothing.
Okay.
We also,
is that you? I'm sorry.
I wish I were that good
kidding.
looking. Transvestite is another term for the same thing. T-R-A-N-S is cross, like in cross-dresser, that cross. And then vestite, V-E-S-T, refers to clothing, and the adjective form is I-T-E at the end. One more time. T-R-A-N-S-V-E-S-T-I-T-E. So transvestite or cross-dressers are usually men who like to wear women's clothing.
Okay.
And there have been reality TV shows featuring these drag queens. Drag queens are usually people who do it professionally. They sing on stage, they have contests and so on. But a transvestite or cross-dresser is often just someone who likes to do that now and then.OK,
好，所以这边 Bruce 老师告诉大家这几个字的分别。如果我们讲到 drag queen， 它是比较专业型的，就是它真的会表演，它会唱歌啦、跳舞等等等的。可是刚才另外那两个字呢，一样我们都是在形容很喜欢打扮成女人的这种男人。好，他是男的，那他喜欢穿女生的这个衣服，然后打扮成那个样子。那另外两种呢，他就是只是有这个偏好，有这个喜好而已，就是他不是真的一定很会表演的。
Okay, hope you've enjoyed these 2 days of programming with us. Join us anytime you can. Learn and have fun on Enjoy English School.
是的，没错，大家再见喽。
Bye-bye.